Hey guys, Ghibli here. So I've been playing this new game, Hearthstone. It's still in beta. Really loving it. It's a ton of fun. It's a card game, and I have been enjoying it so much that I'm thinking about doing a series on YouTube of ranked matches called Get Ranked. So this is going to be the first episode. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's going to be different heroes in ranked games and a commentary about what's going on, certain things on how to play, I suppose. Let's, I guess, jump right into it. Its first one's going to be with Mage, and I go up against a Druid. So, pretty simple, I suppose. I go second in this round, so I get an extra card draw. I'm going to get rid of that 6 mana card. You want to have, low mana cards at the start, because those 6 mana cards, you're not going to be able to use them. I did end up getting a 7 mana card, however, it's a Flame Strike. I personally just like having that Flame Strike in my hand. It's like an oh shit button. Something goes wrong, he has the entire board filled with low creatures and I don't have anything, you can wipe it clean and have that board control, which is what mages are all about, is having a lot of spell damage that allows you for good board control, which is what this game is. This is why mages are really strong in this game right now. I start off with a level 1 mana taunt that has one attack, 2 health. He ends up killing me right off the bat and draws a gorilla taunt, which I think has 4 health and 1 attack. So I'm going to try and get a little bit of damage out there as much as I can. I'm not going to do any big plays. I'm going to take this, basically I'm going to take the 1 damage to the face to allow myself to do bigger plays in the future, which are going to allow me to win the game, or allow anybody to basically stop them from dying. So I get an Elven Archer, get that 1 damage off, and then use my Fire Blast to finish him off. I try and see, maybe I want to do the Voodoo Doctor, but then I think, nah, I probably shouldn't, and I shouldn't have, which is good because I can use the heal later on to maybe save yourself or save a minion to further do combos or whatever you need to further your game and really lock in your success. So he ends up killing, my little archer, and I realized that he was probably going to do that and get that damage with a crocodile. So I draw my taunt, then the coin, and then the doctor to heal my hero. So exactly what I thought he was going to do. I get to counter it, heal it, and now he can't attack me. He has to go through that taunt, which is a really good tool to set up plays and get out all the creatures that you want. Especially if you have maybe some high-end mana creatures, it's going to allow some extra turns so you can get those out and get your combos off. So you can get those plays that you need to. So he drew a boar and a really high health creature. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and kill that boar as soon as possible, kill the crocodile, and then go right for his hero, because I know that the high level health creature doesn't have a lot of attack, so he's not going to be able to get through that taunt very easily. It's going to take him a few turns and I can deal with it later. I'm going to finish off with Arcane Intellect, get 2 extra cards, and the turn. Good way to end a turn. Having more cards in your deck allows you to have more possibilities to deal with what they throw at you. So there he's going to end up killing my taunt, but he has so little health now on that card that it's going to be really easy to deal with. He ends up clearing the board, but I'm going to be able to clear the board as well, just due to the fact that, I have all these cards to deal with that. Summon a Mage that gives me +1 spell power, gets my Frostbolt up to par, able to kill him, and I still have 1 mana left for the Arcane Missiles that will now deal 4 damage. Since there's no enemy minions, it's going to go directly onto the hero, maximizing my damage. So it's a really good way of doing that. You really want to plan out your attack and strategize to deal maximum amount of damage, as well as reduce the maximum amount of damage on yourself. So he summoned a really strong ogre and an archer. So personally, if you have this and it deals a really strong card and you can eliminate it with one of your spells, like a polymorph or a fireball, do it. Like right there, I polymorphed the guy and then I fire blasted the archer and then attacked the sheep, I guess now. I don't deal any damage to the hero, but I have board control, which is really important in this game. And I've realized I have some really kind of highest mana costing minions, so I draw my mirror images to give me those turns and protect that mage, because that mage is really important. It gives me, extra spell power, and I have a lot of spells in my deck. So I get some arcane missiles there. Wouldn't... I think this was a mistake. I probably shouldn't have used it right there. I could have maximized my damage a little bit. I was hoping for maybe a little bit more RNG on my side and getting that minion down a little bit more so I could kill it maybe with my Mage and a Fire Blast. Didn't end up happening, which is a huge thing in this game, is RNG. Randomness. You know, are you going to get the card or are you not? So I'm not going to damage that minion right away. I know he has to go through those taunts that do no damage. I want to keep that spell power just in case he summons more minions with low health, which is what he did. You know, he summoned another really strong minion with a somewhat low health. I now have the spell power to deal with that with a Flame Strike. I get a Fireball. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to clear the board with it. Get the Flame Strike out there. Now, once again, I have board control. He has no minions. I do. And I can directly attack his hero with as much as possible. They're actually making a mistake. I should have Fire Blasted, but I didn't. Kind of still new to the game, and a great example to show. Take that extra second to look over your move and see what you did and what you didn't do, most importantly. You know, I didn't do that. I went too fast, and there's a good example of that. So here he makes a big mob a taunt. So I want to kill it. So you do a Fire Blast followed by a Fireball with extra spell power. Kills that. Once again, board control. I'm free to attack his hero whichever way I want. So it allows for that. Once again, we're getting into late game, so I can summon these big mobs that do a lot of damage. But he has nothing. He has one card in his hand and nothing on the board. He summons his Raptor. It's his only move. So what I'm going to do is I get a taunt, really nice. I'm going to summon it plus a charge minion. So the charge minion, I'm going to just go right for his hero because I know he has to go through my taunt to even hurt me. Do that. Once again, I have board control. I'm controlling his every move at this point, and he can't do anything about it. And he actually ends up conceding to me. So I guess it's a really good episode to show that you can really, you know, use map control to win. You should use map control to win. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I will catch you guys later.